Hey, what's going on, guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive right into a collective message around the divine masculine and divine feminine collective, okay? Because I'm picking up on some visions here, channeled messages, because I keep seeing a group of people talking. Like, whoever you are, divine feminine, someone wants to know more about you. And I don't feel like this is a male energy. I feel like it's a female energy that's asking questions about you, and they just can't help themselves. It's like an obsessive feeling of just wanting to get to know more about you. I'm seeing like a barbecue setting, or like just people meeting up, because I keep seeing those like red cups where you drink from, or it's like a barbecue setting, or I see water, so you guys could be barbecuing by the beach. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it seems to be some kind of like event, hanging out, and someone keeps going and asking about you, okay? And I don't feel like you're at this event. I just feel like this person's at this event and they may know like who you are, okay? And for a lot of you, I feel like it could be your divine masculine's karmic, and you're from your divine masculine's past, okay? I know I've been picking up on that energy for a lot of you who have known your divine masculine since you were really young, and then you guys kind of parted ways on your journey, but you never really lost that connection. So it's kind of like that vibe that I'm picking up here, but I do feel like your connection with your masculine is starting to come out in the open, because people are starting to piece two and two together, because I feel like whoever your divine masculine is, the karmic knows about you and is curious and is just asking your divine masculine's friends about you. Okay, so it's kind of making people gossip, or it's creating energy around like people wanting to get to know what's going on with you and the divine masculine, okay? I don't know if you guys are like mutual friends, like friends of friends of friends, and maybe that's how you guys met. But whatever it is, and maybe many of you feel this energy, divine feminine, there's like a lot of eyes on you, or you yourself can feel a lot of energy. It's because someone stumbled upon either your picture, you were in your divine masculine search history. I don't know what's going on here, but I do know that they know that your divine masculine watches you, or pays attention to you, or checks up on you in some way. And they haven't revealed that they know this. Instead of going to your divine masculine, I feel like they're going to like friends. Like, who do you know this person? Like, hey, have you ever heard the name? Like, let's say your name is Rachel. Like, hey, have you ever heard the name Rachel? And then people are like, oh yeah. Like, some people are just like, yeah, that's so and so. And then I feel like there's another group of people, maybe like the females in this mutual group, are like, yeah, we know Rachel. Why? What's up? And then, the karma could be like, oh, no reason. And then these people could be like, oh, why is she worried about that? Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, like gossipy vibes is what I'm getting. And I feel like a storm is brewing, because this karmic should have gone to the divine masculine to ask who it is you are, versus like friends. Do you know what I mean? Because now it's created this scene, okay? And I feel like a lot of your divine masculines too are about to get explosive, because they're really protective of you, divine feminine. And I do foresee that this explosion is going to set things in stone for whoever this karmic is, okay? Because it's going to be such a strong reaction. So tower moments could be happening for your divine masculine right now, okay? I'm going to clear the energy out of this, and we'll find out what's happening between the divine masculine and feminine. Why all this drama happening right now? Okay, what is going on behind the scenes between you two? What's going on energetically? Ooh, truth. So we have the truth card here, which is, I feel the truth being expressed between two people who really love each other. Ooh, divine feminine. Your masculine could have said your name while they were dreaming, and somebody could have been like, who the hell is Rachel? And they might have taken your divine masculine's phone while he was asleep. And they looked up Rachel on every account. And there you were. There you were. Someone's in the dark and that screen light. Okay? I see that screen light and they're scrolling and there's Rachel. All because he said it in his dreams. That's what set it off. Some of your divine masculine said your name in his dream, and now the truth has been exposed. Because watch, they're both sleeping, right? And maybe he might have tossed and turned, right? You see that 22 there? That's some twin flame stuff going on right there. And watch them holding hand and thing in the bed now. She was startled out of her sleep with the name Rachel. She's like, but my name is... let's see, what's her name? Heather. Let's say Heather, but my name is Heather. Who the hell is Rachel? I never heard no Rachel. We don't have mutual friends named Rachel. Oh, I'm also hearing too, Divine Feminine, because of the word truth. Your masculine really, really, really had you kept as a secret. Really, really, really tight secret kept. But the truth couldn't help but be revealed, because even though he tried to lock that secret down tight, I'm telling you, whoever this karmic is, they might have searched every single social media app. And then you were on this like one app that's barely used, or whatever the case is. I feel like they could be piecing things together. But that truth couldn't be hidden because your divine masculine actually said your name while they were asleep with, I feel like, whoever their karmic person is. And that is what made this person start going from ear to ear to ear asking, like, who's this person? Have you ever heard of this person? So that's how stuff started coming up about you, or that's how all of this gossip started. Okay, and I feel like somebody was smart enough to put two and two together and said, I bet you the reason she's asking about so-and-so is because she found out something about your divine masculine and that person. And everybody's like, no, really? You think so? No, that couldn't be. Like, that's the kind of stuff I'm picking up on for this reading. The truth is coming out about this connection. I do have my oracle deck here as well. And this one is called Revealing the Truth Oracle. So let's go ahead and get a few more messages about what people might be saying, what might be revealed. So we have guard. I told you, you guys, masculines were really protective of this connection. Okay. Guard, which is protect, escort, and teach. Okay. So I feel like this connection between you two is about to blow up and teach a lot of people a lot of things, because you guys are about to be the talk of the town. I feel like you're about to have a lot of people shocked over this connection between the two of you. And I feel like this is probably what's going to push your masculine to maybe even reach out to you, because it's going to be a clear sign for them that, like, they've got to follow through on, like, this connection they've been feeling to you. Like, goodness, they've been dreaming about you, divine feminine. Like, shit. So with all of this blowing out of proportion now, I feel like you're divine because I heard a divine masculine go, what? That's what I just heard. What? It might be somebody that ends up coming up to them and saying, like, hey, how does, like, your karmic know about so-and-so? And when this person mentions your name, divine feminine, it's like, don't let anybody mention your name. Like, don't even let her name roll off your tongue. Who do you think you are? Ooh, that could be why the sword's coming out. There could be a lot of gossip right now and a lot of conflict right now about the fact that this has been a secret that's been well kept. But damn, it came out in somebody's dreams. And this karmic was like, she's a light sleeper. Let me tell you, one eye open big. Like, what? Who the hell is Rachel? And she take the man phone while the man was sleeping. And now all of this is out in the open. And, like, the thing is that he's pissed. He's pissed off because, remember, the man was dreaming. He ain't know nothing about. She knows about this, you know, twin flame pull to Rachel. Heather thinks it's just her and him, right? And your divine masculine, again, they kept the secret tight, tight, tight. There is no way in hell anybody would know about you, divine feminine. But he happened to just say your name in his dreams. And the universe was like, listen, we are in control of this connection. Okay, not you or Heather. Tell Heather to back on up. But Hedda went running she out. Now everyone knows, and I feel like a lot of your divine masculines, oh my goodness, they're feeling like on guard, really protective. But this connection is about to teach a lot of people that, like, I feel like true love exists. I feel like it's crowning your divine masculines. It's even crowning you, divine feminines. Like, what? People are going to see that you are the true apple of the divine masculine's eye. And they know this because maybe you've been on this ascension journey. I keep talking about how you guys are in this Empress energy. Okay, that's why everybody wants to know your name. Everybody knows your name. I don't know where that's from. Where everybody knows your name. I don't know why I'm singing that. Okay, but we do have level up, promotion, progress. Okay, or progress. Sorry, guys. I'm from Toronto. Ascending. I feel like people are noticing that something big is about to occur. Something big is about to happen. A very well-kept secret. It just kind of blew the top here. Okay, owner, master, top level. Someone's realizing that your divine masculine may be blessed. Like, what? Her? No. Connection between... What? No, that can't be. Okay, lots of changes happening. I feel like, too, with Crown, because now you're being associated with this divine masculine, yeah, this karmic's going to cling to him because everybody's looking at this divine masculine now like, what? Connection to that Empress? What? Huh? Now, you're divine masculine. Don't be surprised, guys. You got a whole flock on him now because you literally made him, you know, 1,000,000 times more attractive. And this karmic now is clinging on for dear life because it's like, holy shit, there's no way in hell she's about to let go of her empress. She better get on her empress journey. Like, she better, like, do something. She about to do something. That's why many of you will notice. That's usually the pattern when you get found out divine feminine. Many of you go through, like, the energy of, like, the copycat and people trying to mimic your energy and stuff like that. Dress like you, try to mimic your style, all of that stuff, your mannerisms, but, like, it just doesn't work, and everyone ends up, like, kind of seeing it, and it becomes really like, ugh, we could see what's going on here because all of us know about the divine feminine. Ooh, this is going to get messy. Okay, let's go ahead and end off this drama. You guys are like, no, don't let the drama end. Confirmation. Let's go ahead and see what everybody is talking about, okay? What is this goddess up to who has all of a sudden crowned this divine masculine? Okay, what's everybody gossiping about? Because you've certainly leveled up your ascending, so let's see what your current energy is while everybody are gossiping about you. You might be telling everybody to go outside and get some fresh air instead of minding your business. Okay, maybe many of you are outdoors. You're looking very youthful. Maybe many of you could be like working out as well, getting fit, paying attention to your goals, paying attention to like the beauty of nature, the benefits of nature. I feel very youthful energy with Goddess Cordelia's energy. Very youthful. Maybe many of you could be... I feel Taurian energy as well. You guys might like the wildflowers. Pick the wildflowers. You're just slowing down. You're like goddess-like energy. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Okay. I feel maybe this could have been you in the past, right? Many of you are seeing many people are seeing a transformation within you. And now people are like, oh, those two, that's why she went through this whole level up thing. Something spiritual going on between these two. So people are starting to notice how you and your divine masculine trigger one another and then work off one another's energy to alchemize. Okay, but things are getting messy in your divine masculine's corner because the truth is coming up here, and I feel like the truth can't be hidden. This could also be a message that you are hinting to your divine masculine as well during this time, is just to go outside, recharge, replenish, stay optimistic at this time, and stand strong for what it is you believe in. We also have Artemis as well, which is guardian. I did talk about the divine feminine stepping in as somewhat of a guide, because your energy is very strong, right? That's why people are having a hard time associating the divine masculine with you. So many masculines are on guard now of this connection, because all eyes are now on you. Many of you have learned how to be protective of your energy and get familiar with the evil eye, and a lot of you have felt the days of just feeling like you don't know what's happening to you. And then when you started learning more about energy and learning to alchemize and protect yourself, that's when many of you got well versed on the journey. Okay, so a lot of you are acting as a guide here for your divine masculines. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Okay, I hate to say this, but I do feel like you've been through a lot because of this journey, divine feminine. What I'm getting with Artemis's energy is your purity really triggers the darkness within people. When you enter a room or you try to make friends with people, this is why a lot of you are heavily protected by your angels. And it's also low-key why a lot of you today are loners and you don't have a lot of friends. It's because the universe doesn't trust humans with you. And many of you need to know that Artemis always looks after you. The bow and arrow could be very significant as well. And many of you could find that you're closer to animals than you are of other people. Than you're closer to people. I don't know why I'm getting this for you, divine feminine, but you tend to bring the darkness out of people, your energy, because your light triggers people that they're not quite where they want to be, or they're not quite optimistic or as as bright about the future, or optimistic about the future, or optimistic about this life experience as you are. In fact, a lot of people, when they meet you, they feel burdened by this life experience sometimes. It's hard for them to get up every day. It's hard for them to see the experience as something to be grateful for, but you exude that energy, and it really does bring out the worst in people sometimes. So much to the point where they try to purposely hurt you at times, okay? And that's what I feel could be going on here, which is why a lot of your divine masculines are now on guard. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but you see this closeness? No more of this closeness. Ever since your name now has come up, it's really turned your divine masculine and this karmic at odds with one another, because this person chose to go and bring up your name with friends and family and people who really don't know you. I feel like it's created unnecessary static or chaos in the air, and many of your masculines too are feeling the repercussions of it, or they could be extra worried about you and whether you're okay, and the universe is saying, oh, she's well protected, don't you worry, nothing can harm or hurt her. So this is kind of the energy you're exuding. The gossip, it hasn't been able to do anything. I feel like you just continue to excel and rise up. And now many of your divine masculines are probably trying to do the same now with this connection, okay? It's in the phases of getting pretty messy. So that's where they're at. All right, guys, if you would like a personal session with me, you know where to find me. Join the channel memberships. There are 18 plus extended readings there for you guys to enjoy also. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? All right. Bye, guys.